like to see some scanning or something better for our radar systems.
We're supposed to have scanning. We were supposed to have scanning. I think it got pushed back, didn't it? All right, I just left the party. Back in menu.
I'm joining Asmir's.
Let's
I
just
think I sent you all invites now.
Mine got recycled. I'm heading towards the PU, so as soon as I get in there. I would like to be ready for Pyro, and probably as soon as I get through this Trilat week, I'm going to start concentrating on lore, every piece of information I can gather on Reddit, any other forums, anything I can find, and try to put some type of document together that we can consolidate all the information and start thinking about Pyro. We might have to put a Pyro. As a matter of fact, we should just go ahead and have Starshot put up a Pyro channel because we're going to need it soon.
What?
And I want to be prepared months in advance.
I don't at all understand Discord. I can't find anything in it. So anything gets posted there is lost on me. I don't know if other people have the same problem, but maybe it's just old people in technology. But
Are you in Initiative Wing Discord?
yeah,
Okay. And you're having trouble seeing what?
it's not that I can't see stuff. It's just that I like, if I see like a post from somebody like in my things and I click on it, I always end up in a chat that's so long I can't find anything. I don't know. I don't get it. I find it extremely not user friendly. I mean, the initiative's pretty good because there's so little in it right now, but like in the Vanguard general chats and stuff that,
it's big, and it's getting bigger too, and that's why I wanted to pull us all back over here into the clubhouse to just have our meaningful conversations and stuff where it wasn't being interrupted by just the random stuff I wanted to keep. And there's some conversations we can keep in there, if somebody needs help with something or whatever, or they're having trouble in RL or whatever, it doesn't need to be in Vanguard.
I don't know. Just some people seem to be able to like keep up with it and find information that's useful. Like, unless I'm online talking to somebody, like I don't actually catch anything in it. Like it seems to be. Sorry, this may sound really stupid. It's just like it sounds like it looks like it should be set up like Spectrum kind of, but it's or like a chat, like a forum, but it's not.
Okay, I'm in menu, or I'm in game. Get a chance, go ahead and send me another invite, please.
I'm trying rounds right now.
There we go.
Got one. Did you get the invite, John?
Yep. I got the invite and then it disbanded and then...
Yeah, I saw that. I sent another one.
I grabbed it. I think I have to log out of the game and come back in, and then I'll see tags. So let me try that. Should just take a second. Yeah, I hope they fix this on the next patch. If this carries over, I'm gonna
Oh,
be so
I see you in the
disappointed.
party.
Yep, that's because I just finally went out of the game. I'll recycle it real quick, and I should
That's
have
fucking
markers.
weird.
Yeah, it's been bad. I reset my character. I uninstalled the game and everything with it, and started over. Did my bindings all up, went back in. I'm like, all right, everybody, give me a party invite, and nothing changed. Like, no. But there's a couple other people are having the same problem, so it's not just me. It's the game. But remember when we couldn't be friends? Like we had to redo our friends list every night? Oh my
That was the
god.
worst.
We don't talk about that. That didn't happen.
Those we don't speak of.
John
we,
was my friend, but I was not his friend.
Yeah, I remember that.
you don't talk about bugs because they may come back.
Yeah.
What where y'all headed to? You got any location y'all going to?
I'm on Microtech heading towards the cave, because why not?
I wanted
I
to
kinda
try
wanna go.
something. I was gonna go land with a hover bike and ride around and see if I could find hand mines.
I'm gonna. If you want to do that, I'll pull my Valkyrie. If you want to grab her, we can grab a rock or whatever. Where are y'all want to do it around Microtech, or where y'all want to do it around?
Yeah, let's do that. We'll be near.
Give me about 5 minutes, and I should be able to pull my ship. Yeah, if anybody tries to do the drug missions for the bunkers, they're like 50-50 if they work.
I want to see if you can find hand minables on hover bikes. I want to see if it's any fun.
Okay,
I've been wanting to do that.
that sounds like fun.
Me and Buck were talking about just go explore different areas, land a ship, and just ride out on your hover bike, backpack, and a mining tool.
Yeah, we did that a little while back on one of the Mining Mondays. We had a couple guys on hover bikes just kind of messing about, seeing if they could find any. I won't say it's more efficient, but it's a different take on it.
Whoops. Sorry, I'm typing.
My other idea was to go hit a cave and see how many hand minables you can pull out of it. 'Cause it's usually just a lot of. I found a cave that's just loaded with headnite.
Oh, well, like I said, I'm a Microtech coming up in a cave if you want to join me there.
see any tags. I see no tags. Damn it. I'm in the party.
Yeah, I haven't had that problem you're talking about where you can never have tags. I'm assuming you've done a character reset, or
Yeah, I did a uninstall and reinstall of the game and the whole bit. So nothing on my end that I can tell. Got rid of all the files, all the user files, everything was gone. I completely cleared out the M.2. Didn't make a damn bit of difference.
Aerospace. All systems online. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive.
What can I do? Let me try and just leave the party and get re-invited to it. I don't know. This has been really, really frustrating. Not being able to make parties or get in parties. Could it be a setting in Spectrum or something, or on
I don't ever log in Spectrum, so I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
There is an option in settings to show player tags and not show them. I don't know if clicking it on and off will help.
maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just stupid. Hold on. That's quite possible. I've had that happen before. Game settings. Crouch, toggle, prone, aim.
the Ks show up on like radar, or if you ping them?
Yes, you'll see a little black spot in the blue haze. It'll be the shape of the entrance. Look straight ahead. Look ahead. Not seeing it yet. Where did she say that was? GeForce. Show party nameplates. It says yes.
Just switch it off and then back on.
Okay. Okay. Show friendly contact nameplates. No. What? Yes, right?
Yes.
Show neutral hostile nameplates. Munitions HUD display signature values. Yes. Oh, did we explain the
What are you talking about, John?
Okay, so if you go when you come out of your quantum drive and you're done, you're not going to be going into quantum for a while. Go into your MFD, go to power, and go to items. Scroll down to your quantum drive. Turn it off for a second, and then turn it back on, and then everybody that's seeing you will actually see you at the right distance instead of at like 12, 13K, which is what it's been.
I was actually in the Discord when Starshot and a lot of y'all were testing a lot of that.
I don't think Death Type knows about that though.
Okay.
Well,
The short version is when you spool your quantum drive, your EM signature, what you see isn't what the enemy sees. It doesn't match. It's a bug. The only way to get it to show the accurate numbers is to power cycle your quantum drive through the MFD. Turn it off and back on, and then it will correct the EM level back to the way it's supposed to be represented. That's kind of the short gist of it.
wow. That's interesting.
Yeah, Gooch and one of those guys was testing it out. I think Space and Gooch were testing it, and then they kind of Starshot and a couple other guys have been fiddling around with it, trying to figure out the workaround, I guess.
It actually does work. So, and as soon as you hit B again or your quantum drive, then it goes straight back up, and then you got to cycle it all over again to get that to go away. So it's a bug, but you can. There's a workaround.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're running like a stealth ship or you're trying to be low detection on certain things, it's the only time it would be really necessary in most cases.
Chris Starshot and I are kind of probably should have taken that to DM. We're just like blowing up general chat and initiative. Return to game. Please show me park markers. Please. Yes, no. Nope. Bummed. I'm going to send another ticket. I've already sent one ticket in.
Yeah, I don't even see your name.
Doesn't make any sense. Sucking.
When's the last time you did a shader wipe?
Oh, well, I just did a whole reset of everything. But I mean, like, I completely wiped my M.2 and
Now, have you tried to just walk in range of people before and see if it pops? Because I've seen that actually happen before.
no. Lock ping control to scanner mode. Lock ping controls to scanner mode. What does that do?
I really don't think it's a setting.
Party nameplates distance 10,000 kilometers. No, 100,000. Show party nameplates, yes. The rest of it's graphics, audio controls, key bindings, and VoIP, comms, all that. So it's got to be here in game settings if it's something that I'm doing.
I think it's just Star Citizen, bud.
I'm going to just creep back the distance to like 99,000. Show friendly contact nameplates. Hostiles, show contact distance.
I mean, that actually might be useful to reduce how far you can see people when you got so many people in a party, though. Only
Yeah, you don't.
reduce it to
That's-
like 20K or something. For
you know,
party
I've never
members.
thought of that because that would have helped us when we were doing the basic nav classes, big time.
I mean, especially if you're going to be really close to each other, you could reduce it to 1K or something.
That's brilliant. Why didn't we think of that like
Well, I didn't know it was a setting until I.
2014? Great idea. Love it.
What's up, Gas?
Nope.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man.
Y'all up?
All right, I'm gonna put my. Well, John's trying to fix his party markers because he hasn't seen them in a couple of months. We're talking about a couple of things in the verse. They're down on the planet, looking at a cave. I'm up here at Tressler.
Trying to get a look. Say, man, any of y'all watch?
You're like really low to me, Chaos.
Yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Yep.
Do any of y'all watch Star Trek?
Yeah, I've been watching a bunch of it, falling asleep to it, but I haven't been really following it.
I watch all of it.
Bro, let
Do
me ask
you?
a question.
It's awesome.
Have you any of y'all watched Discovery?
I watched a little
Yes.
last night and fell
Man,
asleep.
Man, that shit goes so hard, man. I swear to God, I'm hooked on it, man.
It's easy. I
They
just
haven't
put it
started
on.
the new season, have they?
I don't know, man. All I know is I'm on season 2.
Oh, all right, yeah. They got the way they do their battles is like it's like what an actual space battle should look like with lasers. Like they're just beams, not like like the way we see lasers work. Like they're
Yeah.
repeaters or something.
Holiday
Yeah,
or
it's supposed
Hollywood.
to be like laser beams that come out and like shoot.
Man, and it got me hooked on playing Star Trek Fleet Command.
Oh yeah, it's kind of comes to be relative.
Oh my God, man.
Hey, would you kick me from the party and re-invite, please? See if that works. I don't know what else to do. I would really love to see some party markers. So
Systems activating.
Damn, y'all only got 4 people in y'all server?
yeah, man, we own this. This might be turning into a Vanguard server.
Dang. What happened? Oh,
Invite to the group, John.
You missed it the other day, man. It was going down when we were doing the last day of Jump Time.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, I heard there was a little bit of hoopla going on in there too. I heard we lost a couple of, or close to a
It's
mill or
funny. It's
something.
only us in this server.
Yeah, I can tell you what happened on that because I was there when it happened.
I think it was Banafiz or something. I heard.
The short version is he went down somehow. I don't remember how he went down, but he decided to put in a medical beacon, and we had already had the server locked down for all day basically. Well, the guy basically picked him up and then literally went through and shot all the drugs that we had pulled. And I talked to him afterwards. I said, dude, don't call a medical beacon when you got the whole. We own the server. Why would you call a medical beacon when there's people everywhere? You can't trust any. I mean, it's just not a good call. Is all. It's nothing bad. It's just learning you live is basically the way I look at it.
He's in security, right?
Think so.
Believe so. He's super new. He's screaming.
Oh yeah. I mean,
let's give him a minute.
no harm, no foul. It's no big deal. My whole only thing I was saying is don't call medical when you've got 6 or 8 guys flying overhead that can jump down real fast and pick you up.
Yeah, no shit.
I mean, that was the same night I shot down the Eclipse with the shoulder launcher. So
Yeah, Starshot was saying that he was the only one in the sky, and the guy was like calling people in. It's like, "Hey, come and get us" or something. And Starshot's like, "Wait, I'm the only one up here."
yeah, he was kind of egging some of them on, which I didn't care. I mean, it was the last day, whatever.
Yeah, that's true. What can you do? Yeah, I couldn't see any party markers, so I tri-latted to the location, and I let's see how'd that day go. I got in my Terrapin and started heading there. Bedlogged in the Terrapin near Crusader to see if I could gain some party markers because I couldn't see a damn thing. And then I was just going to go to Grim Hex and get my spawn. So I get back in the game and I'm back at Microtech. I'm like, what the... You know, and it took forever to get out there in my Terrapin because it's got a slow drive in it. So then I jump in my Talon, thinking, oh, I'll just fly out there and tri-lat it and jump into action. Well, I get done with my tri-lat, and this is like an hour and 20 minutes later, and I'm looking around, and I'm pinging, and I can't see anybody. There's nobody there. I know I'm pretty close. I was maybe a little off on the tri-lat, but I was still really high. And I couldn't see anybody with the Talon. Like, it was not picking up any ships at all anywhere. But I knew you guys were, like, right there. I was seeing, like, contrails and shit flying around. And the next thing I knew, I heard beep, 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 and my ship blew up. It was, like, literally not enough time to... And my thumb was on the shaft button. I didn't even have a chance to hit it or nothing.
Yeah.
It just blew right up. It was like, what the... So somebody got me, but they saw me at 13,000, and they might have known the little trick that we figured out. I don't think it's like a secret or anything. It's pretty easy to figure out if you mess with it enough. But I was definitely, you know, just came out of Quantum, so I was probably at 13 plus for distance. That's pretty far. I mean, that's like that's like seeing a Starfarer. A Starfarer's cross section or an 890 or something. But I had to run across town, so I was like, I'm just gonna go. And then I came back, and Starshot was like, oh.
Thank you. Please visit again.
I wish I would have been able to stay too. I just could not see any party markers. It was driving me nuts. I'm
Man,
gonna
I keep
go.
finding number 2% and 3% Quantanium rocks, man. Nothing with that.
I'm gonna just Google search it and see what happens.
Another 2.7. Listen, man. What if 20, 30, or 40% of that? I'm hiding from you.
Yeah, I've just been doing bounty missions lately. I need to make some money back. I've pretty much spent all my money lately.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Bought a Tana, bought a Ballista,
Nice.
and I bought an Eclipse.
Oh, you got an Eclipse in game? Nice. Congratulations. That's like a near a $300 ship, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the exact amount.
Can't see party markers, members markers. Reddit, March 7th, 2020. That's last year though.
No, it's 2
It's
years
like
ago.
2 years ago.
Jesus, man. What the hell? Is there anything recent? Star Citizen, when no party markers show up, glitch damn low. January 9th, 2022. Board Gamer 314 fixes and workarounds guide. Says Star Citizen bug workaround, can't leave party from. No, that's an older bug.
Yeah, I haven't seen that bug at all that you're talking about, where you like literally can't get it to work at all.
Oh, here we go. Star Citizen Alpha 3.16.1 known issues. February 2nd, 2022. Unable to party launch with friends. Ship claims are not functioning. Hangar module not working. Blah, 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 blah. Look at this. Oh, this is just the known issue list. Unable to party launch with friends. Let's look at that. To work around this problem if it pops up, to have one member of your group join a server solo and then have the rest of the players in your group individually join the same server via friends list. That's what we just did. All right, I'm gonna do a little issue council action here real quick. Be right back.
Y'all see that video I posted?
When what in screenshots?
Yeah.
No, I haven't looked at it.
When they use a ballista in space.
Oh yeah, I saw the thumbnail, but I didn't get around to watching it. I was at work earlier. My phone was dead, so I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of it. I jumped in Discord for a few minutes when I was sitting on the side of the road all day. I watched a lot of YouTube today.
Oh man, dude.
No, we had a wet pulp cable, and we been waiting on the diggers to come out there. They didn't show up till fucking 5:30. I was out there all day.
Yeah, I had 2 a.m. and I was done with them by 10. And I didn't have nothing till 2 o'clock.
Yeah, they're about to start a late shift for a couple of the core guys. Just
Yeah,
a
because now
waste
they
of
told-
time.
They said they having same dayers now, and they were like, "What do you mean?" They were like for us as Primtech, after 3 o'clock we don't drop a helper in. We have to wait till 4 o'clock so to get picked up the next day. Well, now it doesn't. I mean, whenever time we drop a helper ticket, it's gonna get done that same day, no matter if it's after 3 or after 6 o'clock at night. It's still gonna get picked up and done that same day. And I'm like, well, and that's-
It's not
and
that.
it-
I think it's 5. I think is the cutoff. See, it used to be, as long as they dropped it after 5, it was committed to the next day. And then over the last several years, they've changed it from 3 to 4 to 3. It's bounced around a bunch, but
Well, in Core's contract, when they get that page at 2 o'clock that says work 0, they don't have to pick shit up.
well, that just means they're riding whatever they're on. That's all that means. I mean, just like anybody else, you hit the button at 2:30. You don't know where you're going to go or what you're going to get, and you might as well chuck it up. You're going to work past 5 if you hit the button at 2:30 or 3 in the afternoon if you don't know where you're going. At least that is around here.
Yep.
I'm on vacation next week, so
I wish I was.
shit. I carried over a week last year, so I got 5 weeks to take this year.
Oh, you can carry it over?
I can carry 5 days over. It's been, man, I couldn't tell you. It's probably been 10 years or more since I carried a week over.
Is now on.
I need to find a good spot on Lyria, man. I can't find nothing.
Well, just do something else, man. I tried mine another day, and I spent about an hour and a half, and I couldn't find more than like a 8% rock was the best I could find.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I found a garden, and it had like a dozen rocks, and like literally the best one was like 8 or 12%, and that was the best.
Valeria?
Yeah, on Lyria.
Did they do a back end?
I don't. Well, I think it's mostly that everybody knows that that's a hot spot, and I think it's getting overmined, and the spawn rates aren't adjusting. I'm almost tempted to start breaking some of these rocks that are real low percenters to see if you can get them to respawn better when I happen to run across, especially if I've been out there a while. But
Can't you like? I thought you could go away and come back, and it would spawn back as something else or something. Like you had to go 3,000 meters out or something.
the only time I've ever did anything kind of like that was if you had a dead rock that you couldn't scan. Sometimes you could fly away a little ways and come back, and sometimes the scanning. But I think it's more of a time thing than anything.
Yeah, they were saying the other day that if it wouldn't scan, fly past it and then look at it backwards, or kind of
The best way I found is if you got two rocks, if the first one won't scan, give it about 2 or 3 minutes, and if it still won't scan, try scanning another rock, and then go back to the original one, and a lot of times it'll start working. But dead rocks are more common out in the Halo than they are out on the planet, I find. I already found me some gems. Look at that.
I don't think I parked close enough to mountains.
A couple of guys were complaining about that the MSR wouldn't hold a gun, and I was like, "Yeah, that's probably death type in my fault, because one day we took an MSR and we filled it with everything possible in the verse that could be put in there. We had rocks, we had guns, we had beer cans, and I had already like lived in the thing for a month or something. It was just littered, and then all of a sudden the server went boop. They're like, all right, that's enough. They had all those hand minables laid out across the desks and shit. That was hilarious. I should have gotten some more pictures of that. I'm sure I have a couple. I think we had like 3 vehicles and who knows what else. I miss those days where the ship would hold all that stuff in it. So it'd be flying around in my freelancer with beer cans on the dashboard. I still see no tags. What if I just turn tags off?
Try it. I don't know if it'll help or not.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's bass backwards or something.
I'd be more inclined to turn it off, save it, and then go back in, turn it back on, and save it. But that's only going to help for within like 100,000 or whatever it is. I don't think it's going to help for like keeping icons like across the verse.
Okay, I turned them off.
I found some.
Shaders. And what's the ship sale that we got coming up in May? Can't remember.
And Invictus is coming in May, but they'll probably have some type of sale for St. Patrick's Day, I'm assuming.
Is it Alien Weeks first and then Invictus?
There's
No, I thought Alien Week was Aliens after Invictus.
It's after.
It was last year, at least.
when's St. Patty's Day? It's coming up.
It's next week. It's like on Tuesday or Wednesday or
already?
something.
God, this year's gone by so fast.
I can't keep up with it.
There's 9 in the server now.
Yeah, I found the 11%er and a 16%er next to each other.
Anybody have my medical beacon by any chance?
I saw one pop up. I didn't realize it was you. Where are you at?
Microtech in a cave.
Uh-oh. Are you stuck or hurting?
Yeah, I'm stuck.
Is it that hole that you
I
can't
don't
climb back out of?
No. It's not that bad. I'm just
Yeah,
dead.
Okay.
I'll be there in a second. I'm on one of the moons looking for minables.
Is it in, oh, it's already taken, I think. Somebody already grab it?
I don't know. I didn't grab it, but I'm gonna head there. I got his marker.
I'm already taking off.
Bottom drive is now off.
Is there any enemies in this cave or not?
None that I've seen.
Okay.
Is now on.
I really hate caves.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of a cave, but I do like it when I get down to some of the cool areas in there. It's pretty awesome.
Is now
Yeah, I don't mind them for the most part. They seem to. I mean, it's like at least the bounty slash high value target. They seem to work pretty good.
Is at 75%.
I just need more light.
Those aren't so bad, but these like find missing client bullshit, like fucking forever, and like if there's a fucking Easter egg down here, it can stay there.
Let's see. Yeah, I haven't done one of the investigation ones in a cave in like it's been a hot minute since I've done one of them. Well, when you see a second beacon go up in a minute, you'll know what happened. Your character icon is tripping out.
God, ski.
I don't know if this is important or not, but your character is it's not on the ground. If that is, I don't know if that's where you left it or not.
No, I parked it, but I didn't turn the engine off, which I should have, so it probably glitched out. But the hangar's open, and I got a.
Maybe not. For a minute, when I was coming up, it showed it off the ground. Now it's on the ground. I don't know what's going on. Whatever, it's fine. All right, I just got here. I'll be there in a second. Was it a small entrance to get in, or was it a like a sinkhole style almost?
Sinkhole. It's right in front of the carrick.
Okay, I thought it was one of the smaller entrances as well.
No, it's a sinkhole. It's right in front of the carrick, and there's a Pisces inside.
Okay, well, let me grab my ship. I didn't realize that.
Ping it and you'll see it.
Well, I wasn't in my ship. I was on foot.
I don't think there's pinging. Doesn't seem to work for me.
You know, I'd really like that a little scanner or something on the Gray Cat tool would be really cool. Like you could go in and or even like a probe or something, or something that you could map a cave and then be able to see it from outside, like, or ping a cave and you'll see the whole cave structure underneath the ground. That is going to be so cool. I'm pretty sure they were talking about doing something like that. But I tell you what, the second that happens, that Pico cave will be found instantly. Take a month. Take a month if you were just doing caves to maybe even get warm. Who knows? I think you just have to start looking at one cave at a time and map the damn thing.
I don't know how you do that though. Like, there's no I hate the caves. I really hate them. Like they're really repetitive. Like these same sort of formations over and over and over again through different sort of angles, and then fucking
Dark and
fucking
creepy.
getting. No, it's just that I'm constantly getting stuck in geometry. Like it's just fucking. They're just stupid.
That's why I hate them. Like, there's like some cool things, but then you keep seeing those same cool things over and over and over again in different ways.
It's super repetitive. There's nothing fucking unique about any of them. Even like two sort of like tunnels down one cave will have all the same features in it, and maybe a different order, you know. And then they go on for fucking ever, and then you can't tell if you're missing something, or like you're trying to like search every corner so you don't miss anything, and you always end up stuck in geometry.
Probably should have brought a smaller ship if if I was going in a sinkhole. It's a bit tight down here for me. Death's cheating brings a little bite down here.
Nice.
Oh. Let's see. What is this?
I can see you there, Simone.
Oh yeah, I see. Let's see.
She's stuck in the floor.
There's a mineable rock at his foot, but I don't have a mineable gun. Let me just try to see if I can punch you down.
Select Last time I got stuck down there, I was stuck in like another or an NPC. I'd gone to kill an NPC and walked over to steal his armor and stepped like in him or something and or clipped through him.
Wow.
Any luck?
I might be stuck too.
Oh no! Double rescue! Cavalry, cavalry!
Oh, you knocked me loose. Do you have a? Does anybody got a hand mountable pistol?
Yeah, well, I do. I just don't know where you guys are at. Hold on, let me load up one.
I mean, at this point, I don't think it matters. I'm gonna try something. Hopefully, you don't die.
You went into this cave up here? Right where your front light is shining, I'm assuming.
Alright, see if you can get up. Hopefully your legs aren't too deadly damaged.
I can't get up.
Try pivoting. You should be able to stand up now.
I can't do anything.
What do you need a hand mining tool for? I have one.
No, I just shot him in the leg until he fell over incapacitated, and I picked him up. But now he's laying on his back and he can't get up.
I think you need to heal the leg enough to get up for me to get.
Doesn't show any injuries detected. What levels? What's your status as far as injury? What level is it?
Pretty good. 0 as far as I can tell. But
I think you're just. I don't know. I would try pivoting, like just turning your whole camera around and just keep it in space. You should be able to get up eventually.
I can't turn. Try shooting me to incapacitate me again.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Whoa. Something happened. There we go. I'm up.
Yeah, I kind of walked over when you was laying prone.
Thanks, bud.
Yep. Did you ever find the guy, or you?
No, I never found it. I can share it if you want to look.
I think somebody shared one. I didn't know if it was the one you had or something else.
Sharing now.
There's quite a few hand mountables in here.
Yeah, I stopped being able to pick them up a while ago, though.
Your backpack might be full.
I'm in the party and I didn't see that share.
No, it's not in my backpack, I don't think, because I look at the thing for it, and it's nowhere near empty. It just doesn't.
Try sharing that again, please.
Sharing now.
Nothing. There's nothing there. And I'm in the party. That is so weird. Why am I being borked? Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, I don't think a character reset's gonna help. I don't think. Yeah, I'm in the party. This is weird.
This would actually be a pretty good cave to bring some of the new guys to do hand mining certs. There's a lot of hand. I hadn't seen this much hand mountables in such a small area in a while.
Yeah. Well, what we could do is maybe just go to meet at a Shubin Mining or something, and I'll just jump in with you guys and grab a grav lab. Actually, I'll head to Shubin 18 real quick and grab a grav lab. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa! That was so close. I just pulled off the pad at Tressler, grabbed a quantum POI, and the ship like pitched up and pointed right at the station and started taking off. I was like, uh-oh, uh-oh. It gave me a haircut.
I found the body.
Nice. I haven't done the searches in a long time.
They're just not worth the time you have to put in to find them, to be honest.
Well, if they give you a damn flashlight. Really what I want is the flashlight made by the Car2All designers.
Yes, that would be the best one for sure.
There are 5 zillion candlelight flashlights.
Yeah. Accidentally look at it, be blind for 15 minutes. Yeah, it just seems like the torches on the helmets are kind of crap.
Is mining working for you guys down here?
I haven't tried. I was trying to reposition my ground vehicles.
That was funny.
Freaking love it.
Anybody need a ride out of here?
No,
Yeah, I need to ride to the top.
I wanted to see you take that rocket launcher, crotch rocket, up the thing.
It won't make it up. I tried.
The new hover bike, or
No, he had the Nox.
Nox.
oh, I think the Nox probably goes the highest, doesn't it, on the straight up?
I don't think you're going to be able to make a 150-foot vertical climb.
Oh, is it that much?
It's
it's a big hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a drop. Yeah, it's a.
Yeah, it almost seems like you could. Like if you went and just went to a wall and the thing just pitched straight
I
up and then
mean-
you boost up out of there.
If you could like start at an angle and do a corkscrew up around all the walls, maybe.
I don't know. You could park it on a hand mineable and blow it up. No, I guess once you're down there, you're stuck.
Clear.
Help, guys.
So yeah, mess with that new bike, and it's definitely not. I think the Nox is still the best, fastest. And one way I figured out how to save yourself from smacking into stuff when you do a big jump, especially when you run into like a cavern or something, is to dump all forward motion as you're coming down. Just as you're coming down, you just pull back on the stick and let it like just come down and strafe all the way straight up, and then you don't smack into rocks. Whatever you land on, it kind of just kind of cush off of it or whatever. Even if it's a sharp rock, you'll just kind of bounce off. But if you keep forward motion going while you're doing it, you will definitely smack a rock when you're coming down from a big jump. Occasionally. And that race we did, I noticed once I started letting off the fuel or letting off the gas when I was coming down from a big jump, I stopped destroying my bike. Makes you go a little slower, but at least you survive.
Yeah, I actually had an idea for an event with the Spartan and the Rock DS the other day. I was thinking about it. I think we need to have a Mad Max race where everybody gets in Rock DSs and we have a Spartan and we try to shoot it or destroy it with the lasers.
That would be pretty fun.
We did that once with vehicles, but we chased down a ballista.
Yeah, that's actually kind of where I got the idea from, but that didn't really work great because we blew it up so fast after we caught up. Once we got out of Armistice Zone, I feel like at least that way you have to get close to do damage. As long as you got some open terrain, I think Walla would actually be a pretty good place because it's pretty open for the most part, so you could really open it up. I mean, you got rocks here or there, but it's not too bad.
I think that might even it out quite a bit.
Ooh, nice. An 8 times telescope. Down here at Shubin 18, Luton. Fruit Luton.
I'll catch up with y'all in a minute. I need to go talk to the Eckhart guy in Hurston. I've been trying to get through his quest chain again.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's a little tougher to work your way up through the ranks now. And just as easy to lose it all back to zero. Well, not back to zero, but
What are you talking about, John?
well, I'm just coming back from resetting, so
Oh yeah. I mean, I started working on it last week, but the egg card in particular doesn't pop every time you log in, so it's kind of hit or miss, I find. Oh, don't worry, I'll have to do it all over again in like another week or two when they do the 17 patch.
yeah.
All right, man. I'll be back.
Hi, Cass. Yeah, I need to go sell. I think I've only got like maybe 2 refinery jobs sitting there. I need to go and sell them in case they do drop it in the next week or so.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Actually, I've heard people haven't had a problem with that. But I've actually heard both stories
If
sadness.
if it's a minor patch like a 0.1 or something, but if it's a full like when like 15 or 16 or 17, a full.
Oh, I see.
The big patches, when the big patches, they wipe it. Whatever refinery.
Okay.
So, but if it's like a 0.1, you don't lose it. It seems like.
That's when we all choose our location almost like a character
I mean,
reset.
I'm almost was curious if they were going to do some type of wipe with the implementation of selling inventory. I was a little curious. I don't think they should need to, but it wouldn't surprise me either. Because it's a kind of a different implementation of the inventory system, I guess. I hadn't heard anything, but that's kind of some speculation, I guess. Yeah, I am curious if the whole series and the Scorpius is going to come out, or is it going to get pushed back?
I would think the Hull series would be harder to push out than the Scorpius.
Well,
The Scorpius will probably be kind of normal mechanics, but did you see the mechanics on the A is like it's pretty complex.
it looks really cool. I would get a whole A if it didn't cost $80. and for that holds the same amount as a Cuddy Black.
Yeah. I
It,
mean,
it's just shit. I made it bump my mind.
well, what I'm hoping we're going to use it for is for dumping the bags off of the prospector.
I mean, maybe eventually, but honestly, the only ship I think that's going to do that or be able to do that initially is going to be the raft because it's got the whole claw thing.
That'll be the first test bed.
Because the thing with the raft is the cargo what the raft can hold is the same amount as the mole holds with the max. That's the max cargo it holds. So it's designed to go pick up the mole stuff. At least that's the way I figured it up. At least that made the most sense to me. At least.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, until they get like the tractor beam on like the cat or not, on the caterpillar and some of that stuff working, it's going to be real hard because I'm actually really looking forward to the cargo refactor to kind of have physicalized all that stuff. It'll just be real interesting, especially if you got to load it yourself.
It's going slow this year.
I'm in no rush. I mean, what my big thing this year, I don't care about Pyro. I want them to get salvage in and get some of the other job things kind of worked on and get it to the level of mining. That's what they need to get, in my opinion. That's why they got fueling coming. They've got salvage supposedly coming. Cross our fingers. Those need to catch up to mining to kind of before Pyro even comes out. That's just my take on it.
Before what comes out?
Before Pyro.
I was just saying that they need to get all these other.
Yeah, I agree, dude.
They've got to get that stuff in a better place.
We can't go in the way we are. I mean, if we do, we're
I mean, at a minimum, fueling is mandatory. It has to be. I mean, I know it's coming supposedly 17, and I definitely want to try that out, see how it goes. But I mean, unless they make fuel more valuable in Stanton, there's no point in getting refueled other than just if you just happen to run out of gas. I mean, it's just too cheap. I mean, you go to a station that costs what 18 credits to fill up a ship or something, unless it's like super big.
Depending on who you are, pretty much guys in Initiative have to learn all the gameplay loops. Because if you're that involved, then knowing a little bit of mining, salvaging, refueling, working with the fleet out there.
That's the goal. I mean, is you want to be your own little. It's like a mini org in an org, basically. It reminds me of when my dad told me stories when he was in a submarine, where every sailor had to know every system and be efficient at everything. So if somebody couldn't do it, the next guy could step in and do any role.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that we can get to like some kind of level of that. We can like small teams be like, "What are you guys doing today?" We're going out mining. Aren't you explorer? Yeah, we're exploring new places to go mining.
Yeah. I mean,
I remember the bounty excuse. What was that? I was like, yeah, we're exploring new bounties.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I just can't wait till the bondage rip comes in the game. It's gonna be great. That's awesome. What did they think people were gonna do when they put that picture out? Like, let the memes flow is all I know.
Well, I keep getting this feeling that as easily as things were pushed back this last 4 or 5 months, kind of everything got pushed back from 315. They did a great job getting that out of. I mean, it took forever, but
I mean, inventory was critical to get it in some type of form.
Yeah. So it's working now, sort of. Yeah, it works. It's not like when you go into these cheesy little games and all their like inventory things just work so seamless, and it's like, God, why can't I just have that?
That's like I was talking to Buck. I said I can't wait till I can go in there and like have a full kit, and I can literally drag one item and it fully equips everything that was attached to that kit. That's what my When they get to that point, I'll be completely satisfied
like
with
the
it.
armor
Yeah,
sets.
yeah. Just have like a set 1, 2, 3, 4, and have like all the armor, the undersuit, the weapon, hacking, everything, anything that you're going to that you want to be on your person. Have it set preset as a like pre-equip an armor set, so you can just drag it and drop it on your dude, and it auto equips everything that you initially put on that kit. So you don't have to do it manually every time you change your gear around or log in or whatever.
It shouldn't be too hard because it already sort of does, right? Like if you can actually drag off your undersuit, and
Well, I'm going back. I'm going back to
you
like
drag on the same undersuit, it puts everything on again. Like
Yeah.
you can actually do it, sort of. It just doesn't work reliably, and it doesn't work intuitively.
Well, I'm just going back to like my MMO days a lot, where you could have different gear sets depending on what you wanted to play. You know,
Mhm.
it just has to be in the game to be efficient.
That inventory system is supposed to go bye-bye eventually. This would be like a basic version for your like backpack or something like that, but like the main inventory system, it's all supposed to be persistent. So you get your armors out of the armor racks and closets and the boxes that you put them in, crates, whatever. If you put 50 boxes in a crate, like everything would be persistent, not in an inventory, other than your backpacks or like any holdings that would be in your vehicles or anything like that.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could have a backpack and you could put like multi-tool, healing gun, you know, a helmet, shit like that. You could all put in the backpack. Anything that could fit in the backpack, you could have half your gear already ready in the backpack, and you just. I mean, you can already kind of do that now with the backpacks, but it's just got to be a little bit more seamless. It's a little clunky right now.
So I think the buttons
Big
on
enough,
these
yes.
armor racks are going to basically be like quick change centers. You'll click one button and it should automatically equip the entire set that's in there. I see the quick change stuff that are in the space station, which makes me think that the armor racks and the closets will work very similar.
Yeah, I mean, it could be as simple as you go into like the bathroom, and you'll have it all hanging up on a rack or something, and just have one in there all the time, and then you'll have your regular closets with extra sets. For instance, like in the Carrack or something, because you got like you got the bunks for the you know the crewmen. But yeah, right now they've got to get the fueling. I really would like to see the Liberator be close to coming out around Pyro to make it a little bit more efficient for smaller ships to be going back and forth.
Your fellow travelers, do not lock doors.
Yeah, I told Buck that we need to set up a podcast where we all get a bunch of guys in there and we start theory crafting.
Oh, we're the best.
Now arriving from Metro Center.
I'm the worst.
What are you talking about, man? We
These days I think I got it all figured out.
we look to you for inspiration, leader. Change John's name to number one.
Engage.
I like going into the star thing and trying to figure out what systems they're handing to us first. And I think I got it down to 12 systems.
See, that's an overachiever. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, poor Shrostler gave me a pad, and as soon as I got there, they just took it away.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
well, the problem I've been having lately is like I call for it and it doesn't ever come, and then I call it again and it says that request has already been made, and then it calls for disembark. So I just lost the pad I was just assigned, so I have to call it a third time.
That's just what just happened. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm almost at the point now that I do it once, and if I don't see it, I just illegally park and just say screw it.
For your safety, please vacate the area.
Considerate of your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Initiating ship storage procedure. For your safety, please vacate the area.
Hello.
Welcome to Metro.
Howdy, howdy.
Center.
What's up, Buck?
Hey, Buck.
Perimeter
We were just talking about you.
Were your ears burning?
They were. I thought it was just a rash.
Oh, that's actually a really cool picture Starshot put in Initiative right there. It's like it's maybe a Clio sunrise or sunset. He's got the ship sitting right in it. It looks like photoshopped or something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That one looks like it needs to go on the website.
Hey there, sport. Grab a seat. Great job on that last stop.
He put that in.
We understand each other? Good.
If he put it
Got a
in
new job if you're interested.
screenshots.
You can't click
Yep,
the
it's
door close for the Carrack as
Details
it's
sent.
opening anymore, so you can auto close it. You have to wait for it to fully open before you can click the close button.
Let me know when it's done.
Really? I must have just changed that thing.
Yeah. It's like the third time I've checked it, so it's confirmed for me.
I mean, I haven't flown my Carrack in a while.
There's also a bug if you get out of your ship in a hangar where you parked it and then leave the door open and store it. The next time you pull that ship, that door is stuck open. That's just for the Carrack so far as I know. The front door there. Where you at, John?
I'll come up to Tressler really quick. I'm just getting out of Atmo. Whoa. Actually, I was way out of Atmo because I had the cruise control set to. Let's get out of here. Give me a second. I'll roll over there.
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter. First and Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Now arriving from Tisa Spaceport. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Platform edge when train is approaching. Be considerate of your fellow travelers. Do not. Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Coming in, Tressler.
head to pad 2.
Search travelers at any time.
Are you on pad 2 right now? I think I see
I'm
you.
on my way to it.
If I can get near you, see what pad they give me. Oh, of course, the one way over there.
What are you guys doing at Tressler?
Oh, well, I haven't had a party marker in a long time, so I'm just gonna have to jump on a ship with you guys because the game has banished me, I guess. I haven't seen a party marker probably since this patch started. 3.16, that is.
I just haven't heard of anybody else having that bug, so there was nothing in Spectrum, I'm assuming.
I looked all over. There was a little bit on there, but we did the workaround. I sent a ticket in. I don't know what else I could do.
Did you check your settings?
Yeah, we
Is there
looked
a
in
party
there.
marker off
Yep.
on? Okay.
Yep. And we cycled that. I turned it off and went out of the game, turned it back on, and then went out of the game to see if it needed to cycle that way.
I'm always wondering maybe you should go in there and like revert all your settings back to default just to see. But that's just, I don't know. That may not do nothing, but
Would it just the settings though, right? You don't have to lose all your bindings.
no. I mean, I would make sure I have a file before I did any of that, so you can just bring the save file back.
Yeah, the
Wow.
settings should be different from the.
Yeah, it's not the keybinds. It's like the.
Okay. All right, heading to pad 2.
You are clear to launch.
I'll let those guys store the ship. I mean, first they want me to check out my own food, and then they want me to store my own ship. Gosh. Ooh, we're going this route, huh? All right,
Thank you. And please visit again.
I'm up for that.
I'm gonna poke around New Babbage a little bit, looking for that tower. And then see
It's
if I
not
can find a
letting
different
me
cave.
in. I can't believe it. Really? I mean, that's you in a hurricane, right?
Yep.
It won't let me in the. Hold on,
Do that.
I'm in the party, right? Yeah. Man, what is going on? This is getting frustrating. Yeah, I mean, the last two promotions I went to.
John, do you have an alt account?
Nope.
I was just curious if you had an alt, could you log into it and see if it had the same issues as your main account?
things that deleting the user file would.
But I
care
did
of.
all of that. I mean,
Oh,
Can you
okay.
access the
uninst-
pilot seat?
no, I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, you're in the group.
No, I can't do a thing.
Unless you try kicking them death and trying to re-invite them again just to see, but it doesn't sound like that's really doing much.
I tried that. Death and I both have like bunker
The bug sniffer
bunker armor.
Bug sniffers is what I hear. all sorts of weird ass shit I've never even heard of. So you're not able to invite anybody if you made the party, John?
Nope. I'm not able to get pulled into parties. I'm not able to see markers. I'm not able to use stuff, but I see party information. Like I see when somebody leaves the party. I see when somebody joins. Just wait a minute. So I'm probably not in the party for the next 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't see party anywhere. Weird. So I've done shaders, I've reinstalled the game, reset my character, completely cleared my M.2, reformatted it to make sure there was nothing on there. Saved no files, got rid of everything, and made new bindings, the whole bit, and got back, still nothing. Alright, it's all down here at the bottom. So show party nameplate, yes. Vehicle. Party nameplate distance. It's all the way out. Yeah, I mean, I've got everything set. I don't think there's any other settings for party, is there? Oh, graphics. Still no party. Well, if you have to take off, or I don't know.
I'm gonna go try something different out then.
400?
I was gonna load out my my Tana with all light strings, size 2s.
I probably won't be able to get in the seat, but we'll try. Bug sniffer. Yeah, I just did a big Google search and found basically nothing, and we tried everything that's on there.
That'd be like a cool ass org alpha testing name, the Bug Sniffers.
Maybe that's what we are. We're always sniffing out bugs. That'll be our skunk orcs, the bug sniffers. Stealth tech.
We got a long ways to go. We're going to be doing something like that.
Yeah.
Part of me thought that would be a good training at some point, is show people how to search for or create new bug reports on the issue council.
I even thought about making like how to like basic stuff 101. You need to know, how to get out of bed, how to do all the basic shit. Like one of the biggest ones I think is like, where do you go to land once you leave? I mean, there's no markers really to tell you where to land at.
And settings 101. Like, what are the settings most people need?
I mean, you can I'll say this, overwhelmingly, you can leave most of that default, and you can fly and do fine.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like, I think probably one of the most useful ones is the afterburner override, where you can go past your SCM speed. That's in the air brake with afterburn. Those are probably the top two, in my opinion, that really should be changed. And the zoom in, disable the zoom in, I find to be distracting.
Oh, when you're in
combat or whatever, where you zooms you in a little bit.
Oh no, I was just thinking whenever I try to modify MFDs, it zooms in when I'm trying to rotate. When I'm trying to roll.
Well, by default, when you go into combat, the game will zoom your thing in so you can see further away better. But it cuts off your MFDs worse than it normally does.
Yeah, I don't think I have that one set.
I disabled it a while back, or like 10 months ago.
Cracking up. Wolf's got this picture of a half of Harold, the top.
The most important part.
I had a rocket sled gif down here, and it just slams into a wall. Boom!
I swear I felt like I want to call that ship the Rocket Man whenever you can name it.
I fought him in the in Arena Commander in it a couple days ago. It's hard to hit.
All right, what are we taking out?
I was trying to go in my 10 and try to finish up this mission.
Oh, okay.
Real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm flying right now, but I think I need to change some of the gear around.
What do you have in it?
Right now it's stock, except for I changed all the guns to attritions.
I think I use cannons on my wingtips and distortion on the main guns.
Well, I just don't normally like going. I like either all repeaters or all cannons because it throws off your aim a lot of times because you get two different pips. I mean, if you're gonna go cannons like that, then I would go like sucker punch distortions. If that's what you're.
I think that's what I'm using.
Yeah, but you want it all cannons or all repeaters. You don't really want to mix. It just doesn't work well.
never seen this building before.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Be right back.
Thank you, and please visit again.
T-Bot, are you doing any specific bounties?
Yeah, I'm doing the egg cart ones. It's Hurl 4 that sells the Atlas drive, right?
I never remember.
Oh, let me look it up. It's Hurl 5. Buck, didn't we both go through the navigation training already?
Yeah, the basic navigation. I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, I thought me and you both did it that day.
Um,
It wasn't on. It's not on my profile. I was just looking on what John posted earlier. I'm almost positive me and you did it that day. It was the one where he gave us the different OM markers, wasn't it? I mean, we went out to.
Yeah, John ran us through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I don't remember you being there necessarily. But you might have been. I remember there was one guy that was brand new to the game, and he didn't even know how to quantum jump or anything.
That makes it exciting. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I kind of want to post or make up like a basic 101 type video. Even if I just went through and took screenshots and just wrote up a little write-up on some stuff. But I found a lot of stuff like that is better in video form than basically just a bunch of pictures, and
Yeah.
it's just people just don't absorb it well. I know I don't. I do better at watching videos with the information. No, I was just looking through. I didn't see it on my profile, that navigation, but I could have swore I went through it.
Yeah, talk to John about it.
Yeah, I will whenever he gets back. Yeah, I probably won't be able to make the triangulation anyway.
When is that one?
It
Friday?
starts Friday, but I mean, if he's just giving us the information and we come back later, then that's fine. But if I gotta be actually engaged, I won't be at the house at that time. So
Yeah, that's why I didn't sign up for the Witcher project, because it's right at my dinner time, and I can't really commit that time on Fridays.
I didn't even look to see what time it started or anything like that.
I think it's 5 o'clock Pacific. Which would be, what, 3 o'clock your time? 2 o'clock?
Yeah, there's no way I could do it. It'd have to be at least, at the earliest, it would be like 6 o'clock was the only way I could make it my time.
You're not that busy on Fridays, are you?
No.
Is there internet before the weekend?
Nah. No, I go over to my parents every Friday normally.
No. Oh, I'm on the backside of New Babbage. That's where I am.
Yeah, because the way Johnny wrote that up, it sounds like he's just going to DM us, the information and kind of do it as you have time to do it. At least that's the way.
I saw that.
That's the way I read it. So if that's the case, then that's fine. But if I got to actually be on and have to do certain things, I can't make that time slot, more than likely.
I don't think you can use a hand mining tool on the stuff out in the world anymore.
Well, if it's the regular gens for the rock, you can't use the hand mountable laser. It's the smaller one. They're different sizes. Normally, the ones on the surface are going to be the rock ones. The ones that are in the caves are normally going to be the hand mountable ones. Normally. Even though they have the same icon, you can't break them with the hand mountable unless they're the smaller ones that are in the caves.
Wait, can you land on roof pads at New Babbage?
I think you can on some roofs. I don't know about all of them. I haven't really tried those, so you can let me know how that goes.
Cool.
I saw Wolf took my idea of drunk boxing and implemented into dogfighting.
Yeah.
I told him about what I was thinking a while back about it. So
Yeah, I told them that you had an idea for an event and that we should coordinate on it, but I didn't spill the beans on what it was.
I mean, I basically told him what I was thinking. I told him the whole idea, or at least the initial fighting on a rooftop type situation, being drugged, but I don't know how much that affects you when you're in a aircraft, if it does at all.
Well, I think on Inside Star Citizen they showed us how they modeled the whole thing, the flight situation when you're under the influence. Oh, there's a door that opens even. The answer is yes, you can land on rooftops.
I mean, I saw a video of a guy that did it on New Babbage, but I've never really played around with doing any of that. I was looking online today, and I did not realize that they make analog keyboards now.
What do you mean?
They're similar to a joystick, but each keystroke has a pressure control where you can set up multiple. Basically, you can have, instead of being on off, it's like an axis in each keystroke. So you could actually control how much force each key has, same way you do with your joysticks. I don't know how well it works, but I saw that today. Apparently, it's been out for a while. I was looking at some. I've been debating on replacing my keyboard, and I was looking up some. And apparently, they came out with some. A couple companies came out with analog style keyboards. So, because what you could do is you could set up like, just say W. The initial press would be W, and then the downward press would be a separate keystroke. You're almost dual binding it, but you got to go in there and you could set up each key individually on how you want it set up. So you could basically almost have like an axis control, like the roll, for instance, in here on the keyboard. If you could actually control how much pressure you press on the key, you could actually control how fast the roll goes down. Same thing with strafing up and down and any of that. If you could actually do it properly, that's going to take a lot of muscle memory on how much pressure, because you're so used to down is down and that's it. There's no in between.
Does New Babbage not have any restricted areas in the city areas?
They do, but you got to be pretty close to the ground, I think, to get around. I think the high rises, there isn't any, but I think close to the streets, I think there is in certain areas. I don't. I haven't really played around with New Babbage that much. I've always hung around Hurston and ArtCorp more than I did over there.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
Oh yeah, turn me around. Over.
Hey.
guys have a good night.
All right, man.
See ya. There are definitely rooftops you can land on that are intended to be landed on with Kovalex Kovalex machines on them.
Yeah, I kind of figured they were because I know. I mean, ArcCorp's got quite a few as well, but there's a lot of roofs you can land on that don't have the drop-off points too.
See if I can land on the Mirage here. Oh yeah, you can put a big ship up here. It's like a large pad. The edges of these roofs have rails around them except for these stairs, and the stairs go down to a thin ledge that goes right to the edge of the building. Did you change up your loadout?
The only thing I did was I just added Atlas Drive a second ago because I was getting tired of having to refuel. I couldn't quite make the jump from Hearse into Crusader. No, I'm just not used to the Tana or the Reliant in general. Plus, I'm trying to use lag pip. I'd probably do a little bit better if I was using lead.
hairpin right into the Christmas tree area.
It's one way to do it. I never even flew down there before.
I figured it would turn me around, but here it is. Nice, and the fire warms up your character.
Could be playing too. Fuck not.
There's a keg of beer down here.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
I joined the Discord if you want to talk.
Man, look at all that action happening.
You have to get to the enemies to kill them, man. That's the way it works. They don't
Oh,
come
yeah,
to you.
yeah, I can definitely. 6 hours of flying to fucking shoot an enemy
That was
3
like
times.
that was like 5 minutes. These are little.
Oh, yeah.
These are, you can play too, man. No one's holding you
Oh,
back.
yeah. The only thing that's holding me back is a fucking rock that my rig is built under. I don't want to keep falling endlessly through the floor.
Well, you just got to get some more RAM, man. I told you, just get you some RAM.
I don't know how much more RAM I can get.
I mean, you need. I recommend at least 32, minimum 32. I think it should be 64. 32 you can run it without too much trouble.
Well, I have 64.
Then what's your problem then?
Apparently the game doesn't want me to play it because it likes to throw me through a floor like for fucking 10 hours.
Well, you didn't have 64 when you tried last time. I know you didn't. You had 32?
Sure I did.
No, you didn't, fucker. I remember because I looked at your specs. You had 16. You sure you got 16 out 64?
Oh, I have 64 now. I have fucking like 5 slots full of fucking RAM.
That's 4. They don't make motherboards with 5.
Sure.
I'm not. You know, sure, fucker. I've built enough computers. I know.
Yeah, no, I have.
I can't believe you even saw me. How did you even know I was streaming on here?
Discord.
Oh, I didn't know it even said.
Your one and only fan that'll probably.
I mean, some of the guys have been starting to subscribe. I've been playing with, but I don't care.
No.
I just
2 more or 1 more, and you get 5 whole subscribers.
I don't care. I just been streaming just because I've been playing. Why not? Fuck it.
I've been. Every time I get home, I have enough time to play like 45 minutes, and then I'm fucking too tired and I pass out.
Quit being such a bitch.
That's clearly the problem. Oh. I want them to tell me that my fucking Steam Deck is fucking ready to purchase. God damn it.
God damn.
Ugh.
I must have damaged my shield generator. There it goes.
There's just too much shit on that screen. I'd be so lost. It's just like fucking Eve all over again.
You want to see something really trippy? Okay.
Alright. Oh my god. So much information.
No.
How do you know what the fuck you're looking at 90% of the time?
No, what I'm saying is I'm not. This is with my eyes. I can move my character model with my eyes.
Oh, you got that eye tracking.
Yeah, it's fucking cool shit.
I remember they were doing it a lot.
Basically, to the left is my
Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, to the left is my shields. The one with the triangle, that's my power triangle. I'm falling. Hang on, I'm decoupled. Hang on, I need to fix that.
Is there any information on that that's just straight bullshit? That's just enough just to distract you?
The only thing that really don't matter is like weapons stuff up there. I don't care about that's some of my systems up there. I don't care about that. Like honestly, the most important thing is my shields, my power triangle, which I don't even need to look at because I can kind of eyeball it by feel. Like when my engines are low or my ammo is low, I know which way I need to put the triangle. And the shields, I'm not used to this shit. I haven't flown it much.
Oh, you didn't pay enough money to fucking figure it out?
Pay enough money. It's about supporting the project, fucker. God damn.
Oh, yeah. The biggest goddamn Ponzi scheme known to mankind.
What?
Yeah.
You know, don't be a fucking hater.
What would happen? What would you do if they just said, well, guys, it was a good run, but it looks like the game's not coming out ever again, and we're going to shut down everything? What would you say to that?
I had fun playing it. Met a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's like, man, what do you want me to say? Same thing you say on any game you play.
This one's slightly different for the fact that it's not even out yet. I mean,
Look,
they haven't even got the
looks,
goddamn single player done yet.
looks pretty out to me. I'm playing it. I'm having fun with
yeah.
it.
Nah, that's alright. I mean, I own it, so.
I know.
Just have to-
Get you in some of these. Get you to play some of the bigger ships.
I don't know, man. That's so much information, and I'm fucking.
Yeah.
I have fucking too much ADD for fucking that shit. I mean, like, blinking light, and look, what's that? And all that. Like, meanwhile, I'm fucking skidding the fucking ground of the planet and all that with my fucking.
I mean, that's just part of it, man. I blew up so many times the last couple days just doing stupid shit, not paying attention.
I've just been playing Lost Ark.
Yeah, I think Ninja was playing it for some still. I think he's waiting for the new characters to come out.
Yeah, I've just been playing for like, I haven't even hit max level yet. I've just been playing for like
I hadn't either.
20 minutes to 30 minutes. Andre's still playing with me and all that.
I mean, I haven't touched it in a week or more. I doubt I play anymore. I got like 30 something and I just kind of got bored with it.
I'm enjoying for its casualness.
Yeah, that's what I told Ninja. It's like, I can't see myself playing that game in-game because of how much, I don't like to use the word Korean, but how Korean it is.
I haven't gone to an end game in a long time in a game, so I might get there, but I'm not rushing myself this time around. I feel like that's the whole problem. I always try to fucking like rush to max level, and then I'm fucking bored. Ugh. Are you gonna get the Tiny Tina Wonderland?
I have no idea. I haven't. I mean, Ninja told me it was coming out, but I know literally nothing about it.
It's coming out at the end of this month. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I hadn't even. Ninja literally told me about it yesterday or the day before, and that's about the extent of what I know about it.
I just finished. Well, I'm caught up on all the latest episodes on Attack on Titan. I just finished up all the Fate/Days.
Man, I haven't watched Attack on Titan since the first season. That was the last time I watched it.
The newest episode came out Monday. It's like on the cusp of being done. It's like I think I got like a few more episodes and it's done. I hate getting caught up to an anime like this though, because it's just like
they're pretty much done with Attack. They're just finishing.
Well, I know in Japan and all that, they're just every week it's just slowly coming out, right? But for whatever reason, they don't want to release it all in one go. It's just. Oh, watch next.
I don't know. I don't know what you've been watching.
Well, I finished all the Fate/Days on Netflix because for some reason they were not control. So I watched Encore and
I'm just gonna cue
Apocrypha. I know there's a few others, but they're not on anything, and I don't feel like going on a website to fucking look it up.
They what's that anime called? Inside Job. That's actually a pretty good anime to watch.
Is that this? Oh,
It's
that's
kind-
not the one. I was looking at this high-rise invasion one.
I don't know what that is.
Like as it shows, like a girl that's about to get killed by like a thing, and then she ends up getting trapped in like this assassination game. Like everybody's trying to assassinate her, and like there's this dude with a smiley face mask and a sniper rifle with a top hat and all that, and this girl with a pistol's like trying to say, it looked semi. I put it on my favorite list or my watch list, and then I have no idea if My Hero is still going for release wise at the moment. I know manga is still going like strong.
Yeah, it's not done as far as I know.
Yeah.
I might get.
That one's on hold with me. I'm waiting for Jujutsu Kaisen to come out with another season. That's really good. If you haven't seen that, I recommend that first season. It's fucking really
Dude,
good.
I'm so far behind on my anime. It's not even funny.
Oh, you don't even watch anime. You watch fucking One Piece for 30 years, and then watch it again.
I still haven't caught up from
You can't. There's no physical way you could. You'll be fucking old man.
I used to be caught up at one time.
A galaxy far, far away.
Where the fuck is this last guy at?
Are these dudes just chilling and you're just
They're security guards. Like the ones in yellow armor are security. Like, or, you know what? I'll do this. This will be fun. I'll show you. Where's one of the security guards at? All right. So now I get a crime. So I'm gonna let them kill me. Fucking idiot s. NPCs are so stupid in this game as far as the soldiers.
Seems like it's not really planned out on the NPC part. Feels like more of the ship stuff is what's taking the big front of it.
Alright. I wanted to go to prison. I wanted to show you this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Your patented prison escape method that's going to make you rich on YouTube.
No, what the fuck ever. God damn.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. My birthday this Sunday.
Old man.
I know.
Seriously? It put me in Grim Hex. Oh, Jesus. Didn't even put me where I wanted to go.
So when you die, you get sent to jail?
Normally, but they didn't send me to jail. They sent me to... Grim Hex is the...
They deleted my account.
What?
No, I was just saying. I was just...
No, Grim Hex is the area where you go when you get a crime stat, because you can't spawn at any other station when you get a crime. This is like the pirate area. I need to go.
Oh.
No, I don't want that. It's over here.
You're doing that all off one rig?
Yeah.
Like the streaming and all that?
Yeah, everything's off of one rig. I'm running triple monitors too.
I've always thought about triple monitors, having one like above me and all that.
Mine aren't above me. I kind of want to get one above me, but
you should get that thing where it's like 70 monitors all around you, and you're just fucking you're in the matrix at that point.
Well, I need to get a different boom arm for my mic, so that's one of the things that I need to do. Because I'm using my Blue Yeti that I've had. Motherfucking, let me out. All right. I want to get the Elgato boom arm because it's a low profile one. The one I got goes over my monitor. It irritates me, or it's next to my monitor. I don't know if my mic sounds different or not.
That actually sounds pretty nice. Does my mic sound any different?
It's about the same.
Yeah, this is my wireless one. And I've had a wired mic for so long that when I go to move, I always think I'm still attached to something, so I like only move so far.
Yeah, I've got my the one I'm using right now as far as like mic, or not mic, but I've got the Astro M50 A50s or whatever they are, and they're pretty nice. But I've got some. I'm about to switch my headset to my other one,
Oh. Isn't it kind of pointless to have a prison in there these days if you can just escape from it?
I mean, it's just to be a punishment for killing people. I mean, you can pick up missions to go hunt down people that have got bounties on their head, and then you can send them into prison. I mean, they just finished up a big event that's been going on for like a week or two, where there was a lot of PvP action, and we were basically collecting drugs and selling them. But they should have they got another event, should be starting in May. Invictus should be coming up during May. That's when they have a big ship sale and all that coming up. I'm just waiting for my ship. I gotta claim it. What are my Buccaneers here? What is? Fly that. This is my favorite ship in the game, anyway, for fighter at least.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary
That's as far as I've ever made it. Is that elevator? When I stepped out of it, it was just nothing but an abyss.
No, this elevator was actually worse than the one you're talking about. You just had a loading issue.
Ugh.
How did I not get a crime stat? Whatever. I don't know how I didn't get a crime. I should have.
It's not a crime to beat up on little defenseless NPCs.
You're right. That's why we should go after bigger targets.
Ugh. Do you ever think they're gonna get this fucking single player done, or they're just gonna say fuck it after a while?
No, they ain't gonna fight fuck it. They're too far in at this point. I mean, I've been hearing some rumors that they're thinking that the first chapter is supposed to come out this year, potentially. At least that's what some people are thinking. They're supposed to be adding a new system this year, so we'll see. Now they recently added these atmospheric bounties like a patch ago, and so you got to fly there now. Used to always be in space. We just finished our tournament that we just had.
Who won? Was it you?
Nope.
Did you whoop ass?
I got about halfway. I got to mid tier before I got eliminated.
What was it? Just fighting each other?
Yeah, we were in fighters, and we were doing duels. It'd be my fighter against his fighter. Whoever it blew up, lost. Who the hell is this?
About practice.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Some of the guys are really good though. How hit my shield so hard? Oh, I'm dead. I'm straight ass dead. I'm dead. Damn. Surprised you haven't tried to join the Discord, the other one.
I mean, I didn't really like have any input on a lot of things. Like, you guys are usually all playing Star Citizen, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can play too. Or you could just hang out in the Discord. You don't have to even play. A lot of guys that just get on there and just hang out.
One of these days, just haven't been like in the mood to get on my computer in the last like couple days. Been like watching anime.
Yeah, I'm on vacation next week, so I'm going to try to catch up on some of my watching.
Yeah, I have one more week and then I'm off for a week, so.
Yeah, I'm off the week of St. Patrick's, so.
You gonna go anywhere or are you just gonna chill?
Probably just chill at the house. I mean, I've got some projects. I'm working on building some shelves and stuff. I started last week, but I haven't finished. Yeah, this is my bomber. I think Ninja's. I think he's starting to play that new MMO, not MMO, but that new RPG that just came out. Forget what it was called. A what?
I think it's like Triangle something.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know much about it. I'm trying to beat Final Fantasy 13. Almost like done. Then I might play like something else. I think I'm probably head off to bed. I'm pretty fucking tired. But maybe we in a couple of days we game or something on something. Maybe play like I don't know, Dying Light or whatnot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, homie. I'll talk to you later.
How about?
Then we tried.
That's okay. Alright, I guess you can just follow me back, I suppose.
Yep.
Alright, let me get my external camera recentered. There we go. Internal. Shift to turn off my stabilize. And where was that dial? Close exterior. There we go. Exterior is closed.
What's up, man?
Did you see my paper I sent to you?
Yeah, I saw the one that you sent me yesterday, I think.
Yeah. I just didn't know if that was a interest to you or not.
Yeah, I mean, as far as, you know, how to take advantage of that, everybody needs to know it, especially if we're going to be doing any, like, Xenothreat or anything like that that might be coming up. At least the scouts need to know how it works at a minimum.
Mm-hmm. And I think that, you know, like, for us, for hiding in as if a space type of camouflage, that could really help out.
I want to I really want to play around with like the Cartial and some of the low profile ships that are designed for stealth to really see how close we can really get to find out the best ships for scouting. I mean, I know the Saber and the Cartial are meant for it, but I'd have to look up some of the other ones in the Eclipse, obviously. But
Right.
Huh, shields are only at 25 each. That's weird.
Oh, no, and that is 25 on each side makes a total of 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
weird because on my
when
compass
you're-
it has 100, 100, 100, 100.
Yep. It is. The different manufacturers do it differently.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah, I just bought myself a C2. In case you're wondering what we were talking about.
nice. Yeah, I bought the Eclipse and the Ballista and the Tana last 3 or 4 days.
Well, that's on my to-do list. Is going to be a Hurricane, an MSR, a Ballista, and a tank.
I don't know what I'm gonna get next. Probably a. Oh shit! I can't draw on a blank. The Torque boat. I'll probably get it next. Probably the next one. No, not the Andromeda. The Tally.
Jesus Christ! The field of view on this ship is very,
it's very much like a C-130.
yeah, very horizontal, not vertical.
Yep.
Probably easier to fly in third person, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. And when you land back heavy, because it'll try to flop forward like a duck.
Yeah, it's every ship I've got so far is 3-foot landers, so yeah, rear first then nose. Oh, this will be good timing. I need to head to work in like 10 minutes and I should be all done and dusted in 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Is that you doing happy laps around me?
Yes, it was, but I was trying to slam on my brakes because I was trying to watch it go in, and then I was going too fast, so I had to spin around and slam on the brakes. So, because this thing, it doesn't have the greatest brakes. It's got super good acceleration, and that's probably what this thing should have. But
Yeah, it's obviously not designed to stop, it's designed to go.
yeah.
shift to stabilize, so person should help. This thing is bloody wide.
It's really right on the edge of being able to get in there. Looking good from my perspective.
Huh, like a glove. There we go.
Literally.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see what you mean about the nose.
Yeah. Now just stay there. Yeah, yeah. When it tries to just floor on your afterburners and try to pitch up a little bit, but mainly your afterburners will stop you from doing that nose dive.
Yeah, good idea. All right, fucking 2,000 hydrogen just for that.
Yeah.
Just to get from Area 18.
Yep, she'll suck it down.
Well, apparently the MSR is a lot thirstier, but bigger fuel tanks too, I'm assuming.
I don't know. Seaball, do you know?
What was the question?
Fuel tanks on the MSR?
MSR compared to what?
C2.
C2's got more than MSR. I mean,
No, on how much it chugs down.
The C2's probably more efficient, to be honest, because it's because it has such a much larger tank.
Gotcha.
I would think. I can't 100% confirm it. I'd have to test it. Oh shit! I didn't know I had 2 missiles queued up.
What's that lift? That's cool. Let's go through the hangar door.
So, Seabot, I've been checking on the decoys and noise. One of the things that's interesting is watching that when you see that your 3 pips at the top of the screen. What's interesting about it is that if you're flying forward, you don't get as much of advantage on your noise and your decoys as you do if you're standing still. So.
Interesting.
I
haven't really used noise very much.
Okay.
Very, very rarely do I ever use noise. Normally, I only use that if I'm literally being chased or it's in a pinch. That's about the only time I use it.
I'm just saying, like, if you're moving forward, you're not getting all of the asset of being, disguised as if you are standing still or going at a very slow speed. So.
Well, that was definitely interesting.
Yeah, a little bit different of a situation.
Well, definitely need practice.
Yeah, it's not just to get in and go ship. Like, so many people are used to that type of gameplay, and it's not.
That's alright. I'll definitely tonight after work I'll do a bit of just fly around with it randomly. Just get a bit of get the hang of it. Just exiting and entering Arc L1 pretty much. I think that's what I'll be spending my time doing.
Right.
Alright, on that note, I better get to work, so I'll catch up with you guys later.
Peace, man. Steve, what are you working on?
I've just been doing bounty missions.
Getting that rep up and getting some extra cash?
Nah, I've got max rep. I've been trying to finish the Eckhart chain again, but it'll probably get reset once the patch hits in a couple week or two or whenever it hits. So it'll be all for naught. But no, I've been burning through a bunch of money. I just instead of doing mining, I just been doing bounty missions for a change.
Sure.
Been having a bug with the Eclipse though, where sometimes I can't get a full lock on for some reason.
And you don't think it's this situation that we're learning about?
Well, what'll happen is it'll lock. It'll get the red circle, but it won't fully give you the green. It won't go green for some reason. It just gets stuck at the red circle.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do it every time. Like a minute ago, I did one target, and the second target, I just couldn't lock the target.
Gotcha. All right. And 5 jobs at the refinery. I'm gonna go sell.
Yeah, my buddy jumped. He jumped on my stream a minute ago, giving me a hard time for playing this game.
That's fun.
Yeah, I've been playing with him for like almost 20 years now, I guess.
Is it that you're still playing the game, or that you play the game so much, or
A little, mostly because I play the game so much. Because I mean, like me and him were like, I mean, I've been playing with him since I was a teenager. It's like he's like I've kept in touch with him for 18, 20 years now, and we always played everything together until I got hooked on Star Citizen.
so weren't able to get him hooked?
Your mic's going all crazy
That
for a
better?
sec.
Yeah. Sorry about that. If it does, just yell at me.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, he gives me a hard time for playing it. I'm trying to get him to start playing it, but he has the game, but when he tried to play it last time, he didn't have enough RAM, so he couldn't ever get anything to load. And I don't know if he's got it on a solid state or not, which is pretty
Yeah.
much unplayable if it's not on a solid state as far as I'm concerned.
You're exactly right. Yeah, you almost have to have your computer geared to this game, and then everything else can play nearby.
No, it's
you have
just-
other games, play them on something else, or
No.
a different RAM.
It just amazes me how much RAM you need for this game.
Yeah.
Like I mean, to be honest, it's kind of getting into this game's kind of ahead of the curve compared to what all games are going to need. What Star Citizen needs within the next year or two.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why I tell people to make sure that they are going to a lot of those different places with their RAM, because the RAM is constantly updating. So if you go to a place a couple times, it starts learning that place. start saying, "Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to have that saved." Whereas if you go to a new place, you'll find often you'll fall through the planet, or something will glitch, or it won't work right. But I've noticed that, like, I'll go to a place that a lot of my friends are coming to for the first time, and they're like, "Oh, I can't do this, I can't do that." I'm like, "Huh."
I
don't have
mean,
any problem.
the last time he tried to play it, he wound up sitting in the hab for like 30 minutes before the elevator would even spawn in. It was really
Right.
bad. But he was playing like on maybe 16 gigs of RAM. I think it was 16 with on a regular hard drive.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty tough. And it just makes you not want to play then,
No, I mean, I'm trying to show off a new game that I think he might like or whatever, and nothing works, and it's not a good sell, like, ever.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know, this server's got a low pop, and these guys are no joke tonight.
Yeah, I started having my headphone have a problem, and I just don't have the money to go get a new one. So
It almost sounds like it's got a high resistance open to me.
welcome, Gooch.
I need to get a different server. This thing is acting weird. Half my shit's not firing.
Gooch, you doing okay? Mic check.
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear him now.
Making sure.
Can't figure out why my frames are so bad on Dying Star. And I don't like can't
Shit.
figure out.
God damn it. Fuck.
Did you say why your friends are so bad at Dying Star?
My frames are so bad
Frames.
in Dying Star on my new rig.
Gotcha.
Did you ever try that last night that you were talking about?
Swapping my GPUs.
Yeah.
Yep, I did it all this morning. So swap the GPUs between the two rigs, and the same issue persists with my 2080 plugged into the new rig, and it does not happen with the 3090 plugged into my old rig. So I do not believe it's graphics card related.
Yeah. Well, I just figured it'd be the simplest fix. That makes me think that it potentially could be either the RAM or the CPU. I doubt the motherboard would be defective, but it could be.
The thing is like I don't know that anything is effective, right?
Wow.
Everything runs fine on this machine. Like it does other games great. Right? Like it's hard, like I'm not sure, you know, I sit down and explain to the manufacturer.
It's like, let me tell you something. My PIP isn't right, and I want y'all to fix y'all's non-broken shit.
Yeah, exactly. My PIP wiggles a lot in Star Citizen.
And,
just like then cue the ridiculing and
like,
laughter.
Well, you don't understand. I want to be the top 10 in Star Citizen, and I need y'all to fix this.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, maybe they're just trying to give you some advice, man. You got to let us win more.
Yeah.
Gucci, are you coming out tomorrow? Are you coming out for the special event tomorrow?
I intend to, yeah.
Good. I think you'll really like it. People are really gunning for you. Seabold, I don't know if you know, but there's a drunk flying event tomorrow. So it's going to be PvP, but you're going to be intoxicated.
Yeah, Wolf is welcome because I'm the one that came up with the drunk boxing. I was talking to him about.
That's a great idea. Okay.
That's I'm the one I was talking to him about it, where we were going to get on a rooftop and get everybody doped up and then do fisticuffs on the roof.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I'll see. I know I'm working on a cut cable tomorrow, and I don't know if I'll get off on time or not until I get.
Cable?
Yeah, someone cut a copper cable, 300 pair. I think it's a 300. I got to go out there and go resplice it tomorrow with one of the other guys.
Gotcha.
The customers only been out for like 2 weeks, so they don't seem to give a shit. But
They're not working on their Star Citizen training regimen.
Right.
I sent you an invite, Saban.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't. I literally just okay. Oh, this is what we're doing. Oh, let me check my shit then.
I want to try.
I need a practice. I need a guinea pig. Just it's okay. What do I want to bring?
Gooch, did you like the paper that I sent to you?
With the scanning stuff?
With the so it was the IR.
Yeah, it's cool. I think it's neat that there's. I never realized that there were environmental effects that took that had a part to play in how things worked. And I just never knew what I was looking at. Like I had seen those numbers change before, but I just never knew like why or what it meant. So it's super interesting. I was testing it in the yellow asteroid belt, and it totally, like, as you get deeper into the asteroid belt, the interference on all signatures goes up, and it's neat.
And Seabald and John McKeel and Starshot were all working on that the other day when I came in, and then they shared that with me, and then I was like, huh, so there's environmental stuff. And so then I started going out. It's interesting, like being right up beside some things doesn't do it, but if you're a little ways away, you can actually get to a real perfect masking. Some of those small little asteroid debris fields, those can have the situation where all three of them are completely masked. So that's why a lot of times when we fly in for
This put us into Battle Royale. I don't know why. I'm dropping back to mini.
that's why a lot of times when you're flying in on like the 890 jump mission or whatever, you're not picking that guy up until you almost get there, even though they're picking you up. Or if you've ever done any of the the bounty hunter ones where you're flying into that asteroid field, you don't see them for forever.
Yeah, it's interesting the way it works. Sabat invites out.
And it also seems like the like if you're going to shoot EM missiles, but you're in that area, that the EM gets above where your EM signature is, that the missiles won't hit you. So, because you're completely masked to them.
Sabat, do me a favor and hit Alt R.
And did
what was that supposed to do?
It should bring up your it should bring up your like in-game performance overlay.
No, don't. Oh, I know how to do it. I thought you had to go into the till and do it that way.
No, not that one. This is the NVIDIA performance overlay.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
I don't know if I have NVIDIA like turned on as far as in the background. I had to look.
Oh, hit Alt Z.
Nope, nothing.
Okay, then you must not have the GeForce overlay installed. Okay.
Wow,
All
that
right.
was nice. Thank you.
Yeah, Alt R. You can also like change like the position of it by going to Alt Z and then advanced setting. Like go to hit Alt Z, click performance, go to advanced settings, and it will give you a more robust overlay.
Hang on, let me open up my GeForce real quick. I might be able to enable it real fast.
See, my game is telling me, like my in-game is telling me that I'm getting 60 frames per second.
That's good.
Yeah, but the 99% FPS that my overlay from NVIDIA is telling me is that I'm getting somewhere between 6 and 10.
Oh, that's not good.
And the experience that I get is simultaneously smooth and beautiful, as well as extremely jarring and choppy.
Gotcha.
And I have no idea what it is.
Let me see if I can log in real quick. I don't know if this is going to work.
And what's weird about it is like it shows that I'm like tanking with fairly shitty FPS in here, where the game tells me I'm getting great FPS. The game tells me I'm getting 56 to 60. But my CPU or my GPU utilization just vacillates back and forth from like, I don't know, like 15% utilization, and then it jumps to like 90, then it's down to like 15, and then 90, and it just like skips and jumps all over the damn place, depending on like where I'm flying around. It's what I'm looking at and stuff.
This might crash my game. I don't know.
Do you want to invite me and I also jump in there? You don't have to though.
We're in a duel at the moment, so we can't invite a third person.
Okay.
If Sabai can't get his working, then I can send you an invite.
All right, I got it
So
pulled
the other
up.
thing that I don't understand is about r_display info.
What
right? There's a number. Oh, go ahead.
All right, what do you want me to? What do you need to know? I got it pulled up.
Okay, so do you see your FPS there?
Yep, it says NA.
Okay, that's not.
Not
great.
very helpful.
Yeah, you probably have to have it. Like, you probably needed to have this running before you started the game. Would be my guess.
I mean, it gives me my CPU and my GPU utilization, but it doesn't give me my frames per second.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's because you didn't have it open when you started the game.
I mean, we can do this like real quick.
What is your in-game? So your in-game FPS says